The first eval pack should not feel like a research project. It should feel like a small toolkit on the team shelf, cases, commands, baselines, result logs, and a clear release decision. This is lesson 32 in Claude Code, Production AI Agents. We are building the Eval Starter Kit, the minimum repeatable evaluation system your team can run immediately. Lesson 31, Map the 90-day plan. Now we give the evaluation work a concrete starting point so teams stop debating quality in the abstract. A starter kit should be small enough to run today, but structured enough that next month's model, prompt, or tool change can be compared against the same evidence. The core idea is this: an eval kit turns judgment into repeatable checks with cases, instructions, baselines, and recorded results. The answer is only one part of the system. The path, controls, ownership, and recovery plan matter too. The visible artifact is the Agent Eval Starter Kit. It has five parts: canonical cases, expected result, run command, result log, review decision. Those parts turn an abstract concern into a concrete review conversation. This part of the visual map matters because it shows the actual moving pieces: eval case, baseline run, regression check, result store, release gate. If one of those pieces is invisible, the team will struggle to operate the workflow under pressure. Use this checklist before treating the workflow as ready: canonical cases, expected result, run command, result log, review decision. These are not decorative boxes. They are the operating questions that decide whether the agent can be trusted outside a demo. In practice, this example has four parts: toy benchmark, hidden failures, unrecorded results, unclear pass mark, no rerun path. The point is to make the agent's work inspectable rather than asking everyone to trust a polished final answer. Score the design against this rubric: canonical cases, expected result, run command, result log, review decision. A weak score does not mean the idea is useless. It means the workflow needs stronger boundaries before it becomes production work. Day 2 is the real test for the Eval Starter Kit. A model version, tool version, policy update, or team workflow change enters the system. The team should be able to compare the new run with the previous run, inspect the evidence, and decide whether the difference is improvement, regression, or noise. Without that comparison path, the agent may change faster than the organization can understand. Use this implementation checklist before expanding scope: eval case, baseline run, regression check, result store, release gate. Each item should produce a concrete artifact, not only a meeting note. If the artifact cannot be inspected later, it will not help during review, audit, or incident response. Block release when these risks appear: toy benchmark, hidden failures, unrecorded results, unclear pass mark, no rerun path. A blocked release is useful information. It tells the team where the system needs stronger evidence, better calibration, narrower scope, or clearer ownership before it reaches production users. Before a leader approves wider rollout, answer three questions in plain language. What decision will this evidence support? Who owns the signal when it disagrees with human judgment? What happens if the signal is wrong during a real incident? These questions connect the eval starter kit to accountability instead of turning it into another dashboard or checklist that nobody trusts when pressure rises. A useful mental model is flight simulator before a live route. Production work is not about trusting a perfect machine. It is about designing a system that can be inspected, corrected, and improved under pressure. Our worked example is a starter eval pack for code review, remediation, and compliance-heavy engineering workflows. The important pieces are eval case, baseline run, regression check, result store. The agent can accelerate work, but the operating model must make behavior visible. The build sequence is simple. Define what can go wrong, define the signal, decide the release gate, assign ownership, store the evidence, review failures, improve the workflow, repeat, use the readiness rubric, canonical cases, expected result, run command, result log, review decision. If a team cannot point to each part, the release is relying on hope. Hope is not an operating model. The common mistake is treating evaluation as a one-off demo score instead of a repeatable release control. It feels efficient because it avoids design, then becomes expensive when the agent drifts, fails, or creates a decision nobody can explain. Let us recap Lesson 32. For the Eval Starter Kit, define the risk, capture evidence, connect the result to a release decision, and keep ownership clear. The lesson learned is this: an eval kit turns judgment into repeatable checks with cases, instructions, baselines, and recorded results. A production agent earns trust when quality, risk, and history are visible. Subscribe for Claude Code, production AI agents. The companion book is linked in the description. In Lesson 33, we explain manage-settings.json as the policy file that turns decisions into enforceable controls.